Good news for Indian badminton fans as PV Sindhu has made it to the final of the Spanish Masters that is happening in Madrid. It was a tough semi-final that she had against Singapore's Yeo Min as she won 24-22 and 22-20 in a titanic tussle. Sindhu is now in the final and she faces a potentially mouth-watering clash against Carolina Marin. Remember, Marin and Sindhu, they have had some titanic tussles in the past, and looks like if you have to look at the Madrid Masters final, it may be a Sindhu versus Carolina Marin final. Remember, Carolina Marin is playing her semi-final bout a little later in about an hour's time, so you'll come to know whether Sindhu versus Marin is on for Sunday. Now, remember, this semi-final between Sindhu and Yeo from Singapore, it was actually a rematch from the Commonwealth Games. And heading into this contest, we all knew that Sindhu would be the favorites because in the three previous encounters prior to this, Sindhu had won all of them and she had won them pretty comfortably as well. Comprehensively, if you look at it, the last three encounters, Sindhu had won without losing a game. She was in control for most of the match here in the semi-final, but her Singapore opponent really stretched her to the limit. And in the first game, when she won 24-22, at that time you felt that yes, now Sindhu has the advantage. But her opponent refused to give up at every single point in time. And even in the second game, it was an up and down tussle. And in the end, it was Sindhu who held firm and she won 22-20 to go into the final. Remember, Sindhu is the only Indian in the fray and her reaching the final is a big achievement. Because prior to the Madrid Masters, the Spanish Madrid Masters, she had lots of disappointments, notably in the All England Badminton Tournament as well as in previous other editions. She missed the World Championship because she had suffered an injury. And that is the reason why you see that PV Sindhu is facing a redemption story in the Madrid Masters tournament. Remember, 300 points are up at stake for this tournament if you win it. For Marin also, she is also ensuring that she's making a comeback. Remember, the last couple of years she's been plagued with injuries and that's why she's not been at her best. But Sindhu versus Marin in the final on Sunday, potentially, it promises to be one of the best encounters that's there. But remember, Sindhu will have to overcome her weakness against left-handed opponents. Because remember, Carolina Marin has got a very good record against PV Sindhu. And on top of that, Sindhu in the past when it comes to southpaws, apart from Marin, she struggled. Just ask Tai Tzu Yin. Tai Tzu Yin has got a very good record against Sindhu. And that is why she will have to overcome her struggles against left-arm opponents if she has to win the Madrid Masters on one day. Sindhu's performance has ensured that India at least end this tournament on a high. Because remember, prior to this, they had lost Kidambi Srikanth in the early rounds and also Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty. Because of injury, they had to withdraw. Same with the other players also, Dhruv Kapila and Arjun and all those guys who also stumbled. So PV Sindhu has made it to the final of the Madrid Masters. We hope that she can go on and win the title, but it will not be easy considering that she has a potential showdown with Carolina Marin, an opponent against whom she lost. She's not had the best of times against, and 2016 Rio Olympics gold medal match, who can forget that heartbreak? Sindhu was leading, but she unfortunately lost it in the crucial moments, and that is why Marin won the gold medal in 2016. 7 years later, in front of a partisan home support, is Marin going to give Sindhu more heartbreak or will Sindhu overcome her weakness against left-arm opponents? It remains to be seen now. So Sindhu in the final, whether it will be Marin, it remains to be seen. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon to know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.